Did you know horseshoe crabs aren't really crabs? These fascinating creatures, despite their name, actually belong to a special group of arthropods called Xiphosaura, making them more like distant cousins to spiders and scorpions than traditional crabs. With their striking helmet-shaped shells and long spiny tails, horseshoe crabs can easily capture your imagination. They have been around for about 450 million years, which means they were swimming in the oceans before dinosaurs roamed the earth. Unlike true crabs, they have a unique body structure that includes a hard shell protecting their delicate bodies underneath. They are often found along sandy shores, where they play a crucial role in the ecosystem. Not just remarkable for their ancient lineage, horseshoe crabs have blue blood that's vital for medical science, especially in testing the safety of vaccines and medical devices. Next time you see one, remember that these living fossils are more than just a peculiar name. They're an important link between our past and the future of science. Did you know your brain ignores your nose? It's true, even though our noses are right in the middle of our daily view, most of us are blissfully unaware of their presence. This surprising phenomenon happens because of something called perceptual adaptation. Our brain is designed to filter out unnecessary information to make focusing on important things easier. Since our noses don't change much in position or shape, the brain decides it's not worth the effort to pay attention to them, allowing us to concentrate on the world around us. This nifty trick is helpful, especially in busy environments, letting us notice moving cars, cheerful faces, or a beautiful sunset instead of the nose that's cutely perched right in front of us. The brain's ability to filter out constant stimuli, like our noses, showcases just how efficient our minds are. So the next time you think about what you see, remember that your brain is selectively making your view clearer by helping you forget your own nose. Did you know that one actress sparked a movement? Her story has ignited widespread discussions about the mistreatment of actors in the film industry, especially highlighting the experiences of women. With brave honesty, she shared her struggles, shedding light on the harsh realities many face behind the camera. This revelation resonated with countless others, leading to a powerful wave of solidarity among female performers. As more stories surfaced, the conversation expanded, drawing attention to issues like pay inequality, harassment, and lack of representation in Hollywood. The impact is undeniable. Advocates and fans alike are rallying for change, pushing for safer and more equitable working environments. This movement isn't just about one person's experience, it's about creating a future where all actors can thrive without fear of mistreatment. Will this spark the necessary changes in an industry long plagued by inequality? Did you know moose are amazing swimmers? These giant animals can dive as deep as 6 meters or 20 feet underwater just to munch on tasty aquatic plants. Moose have long legs that help them move easily in the water, and their powerful lungs allow them to hold their breath for up to 30 seconds while they search for food. This incredible swimming ability lets them access delicious vegetation that other herbivores can't reach, giving them an edge in their habitat. Imagine being able to dive deep to find a meal while others can only look from the surface. The secret to their buoyancy lies in their large, muscular bodies, which float effortlessly, making them well-suited for their watery foraging. By dining on these submerged plants, moose play a unique role in maintaining the health of their ecosystems. Who knew these gentle giants had such impressive skills? Have you ever wondered about Shetland dogs' amazing skills? These small but mighty dogs pack a lot of intelligence and energy into their furry frames. Known for their herding abilities, Shetland dogs excel at gathering and caring for flocks of sheep and other animals. Their sharp minds make them quick learners, enabling them to pick up commands and tricks rapidly. Whether they're navigating open fields or helping out on farms, these dogs shine in rural tasks. Their dedication to their work and playful nature makes them not just great herders, but also wonderful companions for any active family. With their striking looks and engaging personalities, it's no surprise that Shetland dogs have become beloved pets around the world. If you're looking for a dog who's smart, loving, and ready for adventure, this breed might just be the perfect fit for you. Did you know Kit Kat's logo once changed color? Since 1935, the Kit Kat logo has remained largely unchanged, making it an iconic symbol for chocolate lovers around the world. However, during World War II, a fascinating twist occurred. Due to shortages of ingredients, Nestle had to adjust the famous logo's bright red color to blue. This change wasn't just a design choice. It communicated that the chocolate was milk-free, an important note when dairy was hard to come by. Imagine walking into a store, spotting the blue Kit Kat, and knowing it was made differently because of the war. This unique adaptation not only highlights the resilience of brands during challenging times, but also reflects how necessity can spark creativity in marketing. Today, Kit Kat proudly showcases its red packaging, evoking a sense of nostalgia and joy. The logo's consistency, alongside its occasional shifts, provides a glimpse into history and the brand's ability to adapt while maintaining its classic essence. Isn't it incredible how a logo can carry such a rich story? Imagine dancing like Michael Jackson in anti-gravity shoes. In 1993, the legendary pop icon patented a unique pair of shoes designed to create an illusion of defying gravity. These anti-gravity shoes featured a special incline that allowed wearers to lean forward dramatically without losing their balance. This innovative design played a crucial role in some of Jackson's most iconic dance moves, giving rise to his signature leaning stance, showcased during performances of Smooth Criminal. Fans were mesmerized by the way he seemed to defy physics, but the magic behind his moves was really a clever combination of technology and creativity. The shoes were not just cool to look at, they represented Jackson's relentless drive to push the boundaries of performance art. His captivating style inspired countless artists and dancers around the world, showcasing how invention can blend with artistry. Can you imagine gliding across the stage with that kind of freedom? With the right pair of shoes, anyone could feel like a superstar. Is it really true that cobras were bred for profit? It sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly what happened. In some regions, people started breeding cobras to cash in on demand for their venom, which is highly valuable in medicine and traditional practices. However, when the financial incentives dried up, many breeders faced a dilemma. What to do with all those snakes? Instead of continuing to care for them, they chose to release their cobras back into the wild. This decision unleashed a wave of problems. The released snakes, not native to their new environments, disrupted local ecosystems and intensified existing wildlife challenges. This situation highlights a crucial lesson about animal welfare and environmental stewardship. Breeding animals just for profit can lead to serious consequences. Instead, thoughtful solutions that consider both financial needs and ecological balance are essential. How can we prevent such mishaps in the future? Guess what really drives hair diversity across colors? It's a fascinating fact that many people aren't aware of. On average, those with blonde hair have about 150,000 hair follicles on their scalp, significantly more than individuals with darker shades, who usually have around 100,000 to 120,000 follicles. This intriguing difference doesn't imply that blondes are inherently more stylish or attractive, but it does give them a voluminous appearance that's often desired. The reason lies in the sheer number of follicles rather than the thickness of their hair strands. Blonde hair may look fine, yet its abundance creates an illusion of fullness. Dark-haired individuals, in contrast, often possess thicker strands, resulting in a different visual impact. Interestingly, redheads typically have even fewer hair follicles than brunettes, but they compensate with vibrant and striking colors. These variations in hair color remind us of the beautiful diversity that exists within our human race. So the next time you admire someone with stunning blonde locks, remember there might be a whole lot of hair behind that beautiful curtain. This might surprise you. Vietnam honors its founders every year. Each year, on the 10th day of the third lunar month, the Hung King's Temple Festival takes place, celebrating the legendary founders of Vietnam. This significant holiday pays tribute to the Hung Kings, who are believed to have established the first Vietnamese dynasty, shaping the nation's identity and culture. During this vibrant festival, people from all over gather at the Hung King's Temple, located in Phu Tho Province, to participate in traditional ceremonies filled with rich rituals, such as offerings, prayers, and processions. Visitors can enjoy cultural activities, including music, dance performances, and local culinary delights that showcase Vietnam's diverse heritage. The atmosphere is electric with excitement and respect, as families come together to honor their ancestors and reflect on their shared history. Whether it's wearing traditional attire or participating in folklore games, the festival is a colorful tapestry of history and culture that bonds generations and fosters a sense of unity among the Vietnamese people. Turns out, the truth is that Yosemite enchants visitors. This iconic national park is a breathtaking showcase of nature's artistry, featuring majestic granite walls, serene alpine lakes, and cascading waterfalls. Millions flock to Yosemite each year, drawn by the awe-inspiring beauty of its landscape. Among its most famous landmarks are the formidable cliffs of El Capitan and Half Dome, which challenge seasoned rock climbers to test their skills against these towering granite faces. The stunning Yosemite Falls, particularly impressive during the snowmelt season, creates a captivating scene that draws both photographers and nature enthusiasts. For those seeking adventure, the park offers an array of hiking trails that cater to all levels, ranging from tranquil walks to strenuous climbs. There's something for everyone here. Moreover, Yosemite boasts rich biodiversity with lush forests inhabited by an array of wildlife, including the iconic black bear and various rare bird species. Whether camping under a starry sky or enjoying a serene picnic by a glistening lake, every moment spent in Yosemite feels magical. Are you ready to explore this natural wonder? Why exactly does Tesla skip the gear shifter? Recent Tesla models have made a bold move by eliminating the traditional gear shifter entirely and instead using artificial intelligence to decide the car's driving direction. This shift represents a significant leap in automotive technology, allowing for a more streamlined and modern driving experience. However, it also brings up important questions about reliability. Can AI accurately interpret the intentions of the driver in all situations? There are concerns that relying solely on this technology may lead to misunderstandings, especially in complex driving scenarios. For instance, what if the system misinterprets a slight movement or hesitation? As Tesla continues to innovate, balancing cutting-edge technology with safety remains a crucial challenge. Drivers might find it exciting or unnerving to trust AI for such a fundamental task. Tom Hanks made a bold money move in Forrest Gump. When Tom Hanks took on the iconic role of Forrest Gump, he surprised many by choosing to receive a percentage of the film's profits rather than a regular paycheck. This decision turned out to be a game changer. Forrest Gump became a massive hit, grossing over $678 million worldwide. Thanks to Hanks's gamble, he ended up earning around $40 million. This strategy isn't common in Hollywood, where most actors prefer the security of a fixed salary. However, Hanks believed in the film's potential and the power of his character's heartwarming story. The film not only won 6 Academy Awards, but also created lasting cultural moments with quotes like, "Life is like a box of chocolates." Hanks's risk paid off, proving that sometimes stepping outside the norm can lead to huge rewards. His choice highlights the importance of confidence and belief in a project, encouraging aspiring actors to consider their own creative decisions wisely. What other surprises lie in Hollywood's history? Prepare to be amazed by child labor history. During the industrial era, which spanned from the late 18th century into the 19th century, child labor was alarmingly widespread. Children as young as 5 years old found themselves working long hours in factories, often in hazardous conditions. Their small size made them ideal for tasks like crawling under machines to fix jams or working in cramped spaces where adults couldn't fit. Unfortunately, this meant they were often exposed to dangerous machinery and toxic substances without any protective measures. Many of these children faced physical hardships, including injuries and long-term health issues. As the public began to recognize the plight of these young workers, reform movements emerged, pushing for child labor laws and better working conditions. This tragic chapter in history reminds us of the importance of protecting the rights of all workers, especially the most vulnerable among us. How did such exploitative practices become a reality? Did you know that magnets can boost classroom focus? Magnetic devices in classrooms have become a game changer for student learning. These clever tools block unwanted mobile phone signals, which helps create a distraction-free environment. Imagine walking into a classroom where the usual buzz of notifications is silenced. This allows students to concentrate better on lessons and activities without the constant pull of their devices. The use of these magnetic blockers is especially important in today's tech-filled world, where distractions from phones can derail even the brightest minds. Teachers have reported improved engagement and less off-task behavior since implementing this technology. By reducing the temptation of a smartphone in class, these devices encourage students to be present and actively participate in their learning experience. Who knew magnets could play such a vital role in education? You won't believe this about the oldest clam. Researchers accidentally killed a clam estimated to be 507 years old, making it the oldest known living animal at the time. Named Ming after the Chinese dynasty during which it was born, this remarkable ocean creature lived through significant historical events, including the discovery of America and 2 world wars. Scientists were studying its growth rings, much like counting the rings of a tree to determine its age. Unfortunately, in their quest for knowledge, they damaged the clam and its remarkable life came to an unexpected end. This incident highlighted not only the fascinating longevity of certain marine species, but also the sometimes careless impact of scientific research on living organisms. Clams like Ming can teach us about resilience and survival in our ever-changing world, reminding us that each creature holds secrets of history within its shell. So as we continue to explore our oceans, how can we balance scientific discovery with the protection of such extraordinary lives? Most people don't know this, but horses can't vomit. This unique trait is due to the design of their digestive systems. Horses have a strong band of muscles called a sphincter at the entrance to their stomach that prevents food from coming back up. While this helps them efficiently digest fibrous plant material, it also means they are at risk if they eat something toxic or harmful. If a horse consumes spoiled food or certain plants, it can't simply regurgitate the contents to rid itself of the threat. Instead, this can lead to colic, a painful and potentially life-threatening condition where gas and toxins build up inside their stomach. Because of this, horse owners must be vigilant about what their animals eat and ensure they have a balanced diet to promote good digestive health. So remember, the next time you see a horse munching away, it's both a marvel of biology and a reminder of their serious health risks. Here's a wild fact about naval mines. You won't believe how some of these underwater explosives work. Many naval mines use a clever mechanism involving spikes that hold a glass vial filled with battery acid. When a ship accidentally bumps into the mine, the spike breaks, shattering the glass vial. This action isn't just for show. It activates a lead-acid battery that had been kept dry. Once the battery gets its splash of acid, it powers the detonator, leading to a dangerous explosion. This design showcases the ingenuity behind military technology, turning a simple spike and some liquid into a highly effective, lethal device. These mines are often placed in strategic locations to protect coastal areas or impede enemy ships. But their design raises questions about safety and responsibility in warfare. How do we balance national security with the risks posed by such hidden dangers? Did you hear about the AK-47 truck deal? In 2009, a Kansas City car dealer shocked the nation by offering a free AK-47 assault rifle with each truck purchased during a promotional sale. This unusual marketing strategy sparked both curiosity and controversy. The dealer aimed to attract customers by pairing a traditional American vehicle with a Russian-made firearm, creating a buzz that drew attention from far and wide. While some hailed it as a clever promotion, others raised concerns about safety and the implications of combining vehicles with weapons. Gun rights advocates praised the offer as a unique way to promote Second Amendment freedoms, while opponents argued it trivialized gun violence. Ultimately, the promotion highlighted the intersection of culture, consumer behavior, and the ongoing debate about gun ownership in America. It left many wondering, was it a bold business move or a reckless idea? Have you ever wondered why spiders scare us so much? Spiders have an incredible ecological role, controlling insect populations and helping to maintain balance in nature. Yet many people feel intense anxiety at the mere sight of these 8-legged creatures. This fear, known as arachnophobia, can range from mild unease to full-blown panic attacks, making it hard for some to enjoy outdoor activities. But why do we feel this way? Evolutionary psychology suggests that this fear may stem from our ancestors, who had to be wary of potentially dangerous creatures to survive. Interestingly, there are effective treatments available for those who wish to overcome their fears. Cognitive behavioral therapy and exposure therapy have shown promising results, helping individuals face their fears gradually and reduce their anxiety levels. This not only highlights the complexity of human emotions, but also reminds us that understanding our fears can lead to overcoming them. What do you think about the connection between anxiety and evolution? Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korea delayed World Cup broadcasts. During the 2014 World Cup, something unusual happened in North Korea. While soccer fans around the world eagerly watched live matches, North Korean viewers had to wait a staggering 24 to 36 hours for the same experience. This intentional delay was not just a quirky programming choice, it served as a key method of censorship. By controlling when and how the matches were shown, the North Korean government managed the information its citizens received, shaping their perception of the outside world. Imagine the thrill of fans in other countries rejoicing over goals while North Koreans waited, unaware of the latest thrilling moments and only able to see them through the government's edited lens. This tactic also allowed the regime to remove any politically sensitive content, ensuring that only a curated, appropriate depiction of the World Cup reached the viewers. This fascinating intersection of sports and politics illustrates how tightly the entertainment world and governance are woven together in North Korea, turning a global event into a tool of influence. Despite the delays for many North Koreans, these broadcasts provided a rare glimpse into international culture, showcasing the power of sports to connect people even in the most isolated nations. Ever wonder about Daniel Radcliffe's heritage? It might surprise you to learn that the famous actor identifies as Jewish. Radcliffe's connection to Judaism comes through his mother, who also has Jewish roots. This rich cultural background adds more depth to the beloved star of the Harry Potter films. Growing up, he celebrated Jewish traditions and learned about his family's history, which made him appreciate his identity even more. Radcliffe has spoken publicly about his heritage, emphasizing how important it is to him. His journey highlights how family influences shape who we are and the values we hold. By sharing his story, Radcliffe encourages others to embrace their backgrounds, reminding us that diversity is something to celebrate. So next time you watch him on screen, think about the rich heritage that informs his artistry. Sleep better with almonds. Are they magic for rest? Almonds are more than just a tasty snack. They contain melatonin, a natural hormone that helps regulate our sleep cycle. When we consume almonds, especially before bedtime, their melatonin content may improve our sleep quality and make it easier for us to drift off. Melatonin plays a crucial role in signaling our body that it's time to sleep, making us feel more relaxed and ready to enter dreamland. Plus, almonds are packed with healthy fats and magnesium, which can also contribute to better sleep. So instead of reaching for that late-night sugary treat, why not grab a handful of almonds? They're an easy and nutritious way to help your body prepare for a good night's rest. Imagine waking up feeling more refreshed and energized just by making a small change to your evening routine. Incorporating almonds into your nighttime snacks could be the simple solution to those restless nights. Why not give it a try and see how it works for you? What makes a Martian day so unique? A Martian day, known as a sol, is quite intriguing because it's longer than an Earth day, lasting 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds. This slight difference in time creates a fascinating challenge for scientists and explorers. Thanks to this similarity, NASA teams can synchronize their schedules with Martian time, making planning for missions much more manageable. Imagine trying to set up a sleep schedule or coordinate tasks when you're on another planet. Every minute counts. By adjusting their activities to fit a Martian day, researchers can effectively maximize their work on the red planet. So whether it's landing a rover or analyzing rocks, the alignment of time plays a crucial role in our understanding of Mars and its potential for future exploration and possibly even colonization. How cool is that? Here's a wild fact about invasive species. Large ships use seawater as ballast to maintain stability while navigating oceans. The problem arises when this seawater, filled with tiny living organisms, is released into new environments during the ship's journeys. This process can introduce invasive species to locations where they have no natural predators. Once established, these invaders can disrupt local ecosystems, outcompete native species for food and resources, and even harm fisheries and agriculture. In the United States alone, the economic impact of managing these invasive species can reach billions of dollars each year. This situation highlights the importance of controlling ballast water and developing better regulations to protect our marine environments. So next time you see a large vessel, remember that it carries more than just cargo. It also might be transporting a potential ecological disruptor. Ever tried grilled ice cubes in Nanchang? This peculiar culinary delight features ice cubes that are grilled and seasoned with various spices, transforming the frozen ingredient into a unique snack. In Nanchang, China, street vendors offer this unusual treat for free, inviting adventurous eaters to try something completely out of the ordinary. The grilling process gives the ice a warm, smoky flavor, while the spices add a delightful kick that surprises many first-time tasters. While it might not fill you up, it's all about the experience and the thrill of trying something new. This quirky food trend reflects the creativity of local chefs and the playful nature of food cultures around the world. Imagine being in a bustling street market surrounded by aromatic dishes and then stumbling upon a vendor grilling ice cubes. The blend of hot and cold sensations creates a fun taste sensation that you won't forget. If you find yourself in Nanchang, don't miss the chance to enjoy this whimsical treat and share your thoughts with friends. You might be shocked to learn that parrots chat for survival. Parrots, known for their vibrant feathers and playful antics, use constant chatter to strengthen social bonds within their flocks. This vocal communication is not just for fun. It plays a vital role in keeping the flock united and alert to dangers lurking nearby. When one parrot spots a predator, it quickly calls out to warn others, creating a buzz of energy that echoes through the trees. This lively communication prevents potential threats and showcases how the term flock truly encapsulates the chaotic yet harmonious nature of their gatherings. Parrots demonstrate that their chatter isn't just noise, it's an evolutionary strategy for thriving in the wild. These fascinating creatures remind us of the importance of social connections and teamwork, even among birds. Isn't it incredible how something as simple as squawking can have such a big impact on their survival? Did you know that Ariana Grande rocked the MTV Millennial Awards? In 2015, this talented pop star took home 2 impressive accolades: Global Instagrammer of the Year and International Hit of the Year for her catchy song One Last Time. Ariana, known for her powerful voice and quirky personality, captured the hearts of millions with her music and social media presence. Winning the Global Instagrammer Award highlighted not only her musical talent, but also her ability to connect with fans online, sharing snippets of her life and career through creative posts. Her song, One Last Time, resonated with fans everywhere, making it one of those tracks you can't help but sing along to. This double win at the MTV Millennial Awards showcased how Ariana's influence stretched beyond music, affirming her status as a multi-talented artist in the digital age. Can you imagine the excitement she felt on that memorable night? Here's a wild fact about Michael Phelps. After achieving incredible success at the 2012 Summer Olympics, the swimmer faced a dark period in his life where he contemplated suicide. You might think that winning multiple gold medals would bring happiness and fulfillment, but for Phelps, the pressure and expectations took a toll on his mental health. It was during this challenging time that he realized he wasn't alone in his struggles. Inspired to help others, he established the Michael Phelps Foundation, which focuses on promoting mental health awareness and providing resources for those in need. The foundation works tirelessly to break the stigma surrounding mental health issues, encouraging individuals to seek help and support. Phelps's journey from battling inner demons to becoming a beacon of hope shows that even champions face hardships. Through his foundation, he aims to empower people to prioritize their mental well-being. Isn't it amazing how someone can turn their pain into purpose and help others thrive? What if humans are more like strawberries than you think? It may sound surprising, but due to evolution, we share a remarkable amount of our genetic code with many living organisms. For instance, about 60% of human DNA is identical to that of a strawberry. This fascinating fact highlights the interconnectedness of life on Earth. Our DNA carries instructions for our bodies, determining everything from eye color to how we process food. Scientists believe that all living things share a common ancestor, which is why these genetic similarities exist. Whether you're a human, banana, or sea sponge, you can trace your genetic lineage back to that early life form. This discovery not only shows the unity within the diversity of life, but also helps researchers understand diseases, genetics, and even agricultural practices. So next time you munch on a strawberry, remember you're sharing a piece of genetic history with that juicy fruit. Isn't it amazing to think how intertwined our lives are with the natural world? Why would you rent an entire country for a party? Imagine throwing your dream event in Liechtenstein, where you could rent the entire country for about $70,000. This tiny, picturesque nation, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, offers stunning landscapes and rich history, making it an unforgettable backdrop for a celebration. But if a whole country feels like too much, consider the charm of renting small towns or villages in nearby Austria, Germany, or Switzerland. These hidden gems provide unique atmospheres that can transform any gathering into something truly special. Picture celebrating in a quaint village with cobblestone streets, friendly locals, and breathtaking mountain views. Whether you're planning an intimate wedding, a milestone birthday, or a corporate retreat, the options are endless. You can customize your event with local cuisine, music, and traditions to make it feel even more personal. Renting a country or village might sound extravagant, but the memories created in such extraordinary settings can last a lifetime. Are you ready for the ultimate party experience? Is it really true that kittens can glow? In 2007, scientists made headlines by genetically modifying kittens to glow under ultraviolet UV light using jellyfish DNA. This incredible experiment aimed to explore genetic diseases and understand how certain genes work. By inserting a jellyfish gene into the cats, researchers created a unique type of protein that causes the animals to emit a greenish light when exposed to UV rays. While these glowing kittens provided an eye-catching spectacle in the lab, their real purpose was far more serious. Scientists hope to learn how gene modifications might help combat various genetic disorders in cats, and potentially in humans too. Even though these kittens were mainly a research project, they sparked conversations about the possibilities and ethical considerations of genetic engineering, making us wonder what the future holds for genetic science. How cool is that? Explore the marvel of Nice's Squarehead Library. This remarkable structure, also known as La Tech Carey, stands at an impressive 92 feet tall and combines art with practicality in an unexpected way. Originally envisioned as a sculpture resembling a human face, the design shifted to a giant cube due to budget limitations. Crafted by the talented team consisting of artists Sasha Sosno and Yves Bayard, along with architect Francis Chapo, this library has become a celebrated landmark that captures the imagination of all who see it. Its unconventional appearance challenges the norms of architectural design and invites visitors to think beyond traditional shapes and forms. With its striking cube structure, the library symbolizes not just a place for books, but also a hub of creativity and inspiration for the community. Imagine reading a book in a space that looks unlike any other. This library does just that. Whether you're a local resident or a tourist passing through, the Squarehead Library offers a unique blend of culture and art that makes it truly unforgettable. Have you visited this architectural wonder yet? Ever wondered how animals communicate through scent? In Japan, the World of Animal Scent exhibition offers a unique experience where visitors can actually smell the scents of various animals' behinds. This quirky yet educational exhibition dives deep into the fascinating world of olfactory behavior in animals. Animal scents play a huge role in how creatures interact with one another, marking territories, signaling readiness to mate, or even warning others of danger. By presenting these scents, the exhibition helps visitors understand the complexity of animal communication in a fun and engaging way. Whether it's the powerful musky odor of a lion or the faint whiff of a rabbit, each scent carries important information. So prepare your nose for an adventure that opens your eyes to how animals perceive their world through smell. Are you ready to discover what your furry friends are really saying? Prepare to be dazzled by glowing Maldivian seas. In Barlovento, Maldives, the ocean puts on a spectacular show as it glows brilliantly, resembling a starry night sky. This enchanting phenomenon occurs thanks to bioluminescent plankton, tiny marine organisms that can emit light in response to movement or disturbances in the water. When waves crash or fish swim, these plankton react by lighting up, creating a mesmerizing blue glow that illuminates the water around them. Tourists often flock to this breathtaking sight where the sea shimmers under the night sky, providing an unforgettable experience. The glow is not just beautiful, it's a fascinating example of nature's wonders. Scientists believe this bioluminescence may help plankton communicate or protect themselves from predators. Whether you're swimming among the glowing waves or simply watching from the shore, the scene evokes a sense of magic and connection to nature. So, if you ever have the chance to visit the Maldives, don't miss the stunning opportunity to witness this aquatic light show. Here's something incredible about East Africa's banana brew. This unique beverage, known as ajan or malwa, is crafted from ripe bananas that are carefully mashed and fermented. People in countries like Uganda and Tanzania have enjoyed this frothy drink for generations, celebrating its fruity flavor and cultural significance. Once mashed, the bananas are mixed with water and sometimes other local ingredients like millet or sugarcane to enhance the taste. As the mixture ferments, it transforms into a bubbly, soda-like drink that packs a pleasant alcoholic punch. Many enjoy ajan during social gatherings where it serves as a symbol of hospitality and connection. The brewing process isn't just about taste. It reflects the rich agricultural traditions of Eastern Africa. So next time you think of classic beverages, remember this delightful banana concoction that's truly one of a kind. Most people don't know this about Korovnik's windows. These fascinating features can be spotted in older homes across Vermont. According to local legend, Korovnik's windows are specially designed to keep away mythical beings known as Chirovniks, who are said to be mischievous spirits. The unique shape and style of these windows create a barrier that prevents these creatures from flying through them. The windows often have distinctive four triangular tops and fit snugly into the architecture, adding a charming aesthetic that ties in beautifully with the history of the homes. As you stroll through Vermont, you might notice how many of these windows have survived the test of time, standing as a testament to the stories and beliefs of those who lived there long ago. Besides their enchanting lore, these windows also serve a practical purpose, helping to keep the homes warmer during the chilly winters. So the next time you're admiring Vermont's historic homes, take a moment to appreciate the whimsical story behind Chirovnik's windows and the charm they bring to the landscape. Here's what happens to sea level around the world. The term sea level can be pretty deceiving because it doesn't mean the same thing everywhere. You see, the Earth spins, and this spin causes water at the equator to bulge outwards. That's right, the sea level at the equator is higher than it is at the poles. But wait, there's more. Variations in gravity across the planet also play a huge role. Some areas experience stronger gravitational pull, which can cause the sea level to appear higher or lower than in other parts. For example, regions with more land or mountains may have a slightly different sea level. This means that the average ocean level is like a patchwork quilt with various heights stitched together. So, when we think about rising sea levels due to climate change, remember the natural variations already exist and complicate the picture. Here's something incredible about Palmyra Atoll. This remote speck of land, sitting off the coast of Hawaii, holds a dark story from the 1970s when a shocking double murder took place. Though no one has ever lived there, many adventurers and treasure hunters believe the waters around this mysterious atoll hide shipwrecks and lost treasures. Palmyra Atoll has a unique charm, untouched by human habitation, yet it serves as a critical habitat for wildlife, including numerous bird species and marine life. In 2001, the U.S. government designated it a national wildlife refuge to protect its delicate ecosystems. Today, this fascinating location is not only recognized as part of the United States, but is also a treasure trove of history and natural beauty, waiting for someone to explore its uncharted territories. What secrets might remain buried beneath its waves? Is it really true that Ireland has no native snakes? You bet it is! This intriguing fact stems from the island's unique geological history and climate. During the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago, Ireland was completely covered in ice, creating a barrier that prevented snakes from migrating to the island. As the ice melted and the island became habitable, snakes had already evolved in populated areas elsewhere. Today, Ireland is celebrated for its lack of native snake species, meaning any snakes spotted here are usually the result of human activities, like pet releases. This absence has led to a rich tapestry of folklore and culture, often associating snakes with negative symbolism, such as the tale of St. Patrick driving them out. So, while you might find a whimsical tale of serpents lurking in Irish legends, the reality remains that these cold-blooded creatures are simply not part of Ireland's natural fauna. Did you know umbrellas were once unmanly in England? Back in the 18th century, carrying an umbrella was seen as a sign of femininity, and men were often ridiculed for using them. However, philanthropist Jonas Hanway bravely broke this stereotype. He started using an umbrella regularly, despite the mockery he faced from the society. Hanway believed that staying dry was a practical concern, no matter your gender. His daring choice sparked conversations and slowly changed the perception of umbrellas among men. People began to see these handy devices as not just a feminine accessory, but a smart way to protect oneself from the unpredictable English weather. Thanks to Hanway's boldness, umbrellas became a common sight for both men and women, demonstrating that sometimes standing out can lead to change. Imagine how differently we might view umbrellas today if he hadn't been so fearless. Why did the Davis Devons never take off? This unique car, designed in the 1940s, was a true marvel of its time. With its three-wheeled design and aerodynamic aluminum body, the Davis Devons turned heads and caught the imagination of many. It was spacious, comfortably seating 6 passengers in a cozy divan-like arrangement. This innovative concept aimed to redefine family travel, blending style with functionality. Unfortunately, despite its bold design, the car faced significant production challenges and financial hurdles. Only a few models rolled off the assembly line before the company declared bankruptcy, leaving automotive enthusiasts to wonder what could have been. The Davis Devon stands as a fascinating example of how visionary ideas can sometimes fall short, reminding us of the unpredictable journey of innovation. Would this car have changed the automotive world if it had been mass-produced? Guess what really drives Lake Maracaibo's unique architecture? For centuries, the beautiful palafitos, or stilt houses, have captivated visitors in Venezuela's Lake Maracaibo. These homes, lifted high on stilts, are ingeniously built to withstand the lake's fluctuations and provide protection from flooding. Connected by charming floating walkways, these iconic structures echo the ingenuity of indigenous peoples who first created them. The unique layout not only aids in mobility across the water, but also fosters a close-knit community atmosphere. Locals often gather along these pathways, sharing stories and laughter, creating a vibrant culture above the waves. This fascinating architecture has earned Lake Maracaibo its delightful nickname, Little Venice, reflecting its own unique charm. Whether you're exploring the waterways or simply taking in the picturesque views, the stilt houses of Palafitos stand as a testament to human resilience and creativity. So the next time you hear about this enchanting place, remember that every palafito tells a story of history, adaptation, and connection to the land and water. Here's something incredible about diamonds. These sparkling gems, often associated with luxury and love, have humble beginnings. Diamonds were originally discovered in or near the bottoms of rivers in India, where their hard, shiny nature caught the attention of ancient treasure hunters. The riverbeds, shaped by the relentless flow of water, acted like natural treasure troves, washing the stones free from their rocky homes in the earth. With their unique brilliance and unprecedented hardness, diamonds quickly became prized possessions, coveted for their beauty and durability. As word spread about these mesmerizing gems, the demand surged, leading to extensive mining practices that extended beyond India. Today, diamonds are found in various places worldwide, but their origins in India remain a significant part of their history. The next time you admire a diamond, remember its fascinating journey from the riverbed to the jewelry store. Believe it or not, pygmy elephants are fascinating. These unique creatures, often found in the forests of Central Africa, stand out not just for their smaller size, but also for their striking features. Pygmy elephants possess larger ears that help them regulate body temperature and communicate with one another over long distances. Their tails are longer and often graze the ground, adding to their distinctive appearance. Unlike the aggressive behavior typically seen in their larger relatives, pygmy elephants are known for being more gentle and less confrontational, making them a joy to observe in the wild. Their straighter fetlocks, a unique trait among elephants, assist in their agility, allowing them to navigate dense forest environments easily. Living in small, close-knit family groups, these elephants show a strong bond with one another, cooperating and caring for their young. This social structure is crucial for their survival, as they rely on one another for protection and learning. With so many remarkable qualities, pygmy elephants continue to captivate wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike. What more will we learn about these incredible animals? Is it really true that natural gas is odorless? Yes, it is. Natural gas itself has no smell, which can make it tricky to detect. That's why utility companies add a chemical called mercaptan to it, giving it that distinctive rotten egg aroma. This addition is crucial for safety. In case of a leak, the awful smell alerts us before it can pose any danger. Mercaptan is extremely effective, needing only a tiny amount to create a noticeable scent. If you ever catch a whiff of that sulfur-like odor, it's essential to take it seriously. You should immediately leave the area, avoid using electrical devices or flames, and call your gas company. This simple yet effective safety measure shows how preventing mishaps can be as easy as a scent. Next time you smell that strong odor, remember it's there to protect you and not actually from the gas itself. Here's a wild fact about Gabon's elephants. The Gabonese forest elephants, found in the lush rainforests of Gabon, are fascinating creatures. These elephants are smaller than their African savanna cousins and feature unicolony straighter tusks. Their size isn't just a quirk, it helps them navigate the dense vegetation of the forest. But these elephants are not just adorable, they're also crucial for the health of their ecosystem. By foraging for food, they help disperse seeds throughout the forest, promoting new plant growth. This seed dispersal enriches the biodiversity of the rainforest, allowing a variety of species to thrive. Additionally, their movement through the trees creates pathways for other animals, making the forest healthier overall. Protecting Gabon's forest elephants is vital for maintaining this rich ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how one species can have such a huge impact? Did you know solar winds change our planet's atmosphere? Solar winds, streams of charged particles emitted by the sun, interact with Earth's magnetic field, leading to a gradual loss of particles from our atmosphere. This fascinating process has far-reaching implications for our planet. As these solar winds sweep away atmospheric particles, they contribute to long-term changes in Earth's climate and environment. This interaction is particularly important because it helps shape the protective barrier that surrounds our planet, which is essential for life. Over time, this gradual loss can alter the balance of gases in our atmosphere, potentially affecting weather patterns and even the climate itself. Scientists are constantly monitoring these changes to understand how they might impact both our daily lives and the future of our planet. By studying this complex relationship between solar winds and Earth's magnetic field, researchers hope to unlock new insights into how outer space influences our world and prepares us for potential changes to come. Did you know female cats rock calico patterns? This stunning fur style, characterized by patches of orange, black, and white, is mostly found in female cats due to their unique genetic makeup. To understand why, it's important to know that cats have two sex chromosomes, X and Y. Female cats inherit two X chromosomes, XX, which means they can carry the genes for both orange and black fur. When these genes are expressed together, you get that beautiful calico pattern. On the other hand, male cats typically have one X and one Y chromosome, XY, limiting their color options. As a result, only about 1 in every 3,000 male cats can be calico, and they usually have an unusual genetic condition. So the next time you spot a calico cat lounging in the sun, remember that her fur is not just pretty, it's a fascinating story of genetics and beauty. Isn't nature full of surprises? Can you believe how massive the Irish Wolfhound is? These gentle giants are among the largest dog breeds globally, towering up to a whopping 90 centimeters at the shoulder. Imagine a dog that stands almost as tall as a toddler. Originating from Ireland, these dogs were initially bred for hunting wolves and other large game, which explains their impressive size and strength. Despite their formidable appearance, Irish Wolfhounds boast a sweet and friendly nature, making them great companions for families. Their long legs and sleek bodies allow them to run gracefully, showcasing a blend of power and elegance. Taking care of an Irish Wolfhound comes with its own set of challenges. They need plenty of space to roam and exercise due to their size. Grooming is relatively simple, requiring occasional brushing to keep their coats healthy. If you're considering welcoming one into your home, get ready for a big-hearted friend who'll steal your heart and your space. Have you ever seen one in person? Why exactly does the Victoria amazonica amaze us? This impressive lily pad found in the Amazon River Basin holds the title of the world's largest. Its enormous leaves can reach up to 10 feet in diameter, providing a stunning sight as they float on water. Surprisingly, these massive pads can support the weight of a small child, as long as that weight is evenly spread out to avoid any sinking. However, to ensure these gigantic leaves don't buckle under pressure, a sheet of plywood is often placed beneath. This fascinating adaptation allows the lily pad to thrive in its native habitat while showcasing nature's engineering brilliance. The Victoria amazonica isn't just a beautiful part of the Amazon. It's a remarkable example of how plants can evolve and adapt to their environments. Have you ever seen one in person? This might surprise you. California bans bathtub oranges. While it may sound a bit strange, there's actually a law against eating an orange while soaking in the tub in California. The exact reasoning behind this quirky rule isn't crystal clear, but many speculate it might tie back to issues like plumbing and cleanliness. Imagine the mess that could happen if orange juice dripped everywhere. California is known for its unique laws, and this one is no exception. It's a reminder of how sometimes more bizarre regulations exist to prevent simple mishaps that could cause bigger problems. While munching on your favorite citrus fruit in the tub may seem harmless, the state decided it had to draw the line somewhere. So next time you relax in the bath, consider leaving the oranges on the breakfast table. What other strange laws might be lurking in your own state? Have you ever wondered about the dunce cap's surprising past? This peculiar hat, originally sporting a pointed shape, was first worn in the 13th century as a badge of honor for students at universities, symbolizing intelligence and scholarly achievement. It was named after John Duns Scotus, a revered philosopher and theologian of the time. However, by the 1500s, the cap's image took a dramatic turn. It became associated with foolishness and mockery, often seen on simpletons or the uneducated in satirical depictions. As humor evolved, the dunce cap transformed from a proud symbol of learning to a comedic prop, reflecting society's changing attitudes toward education and intelligence. This shift serves as a reminder of how societal perceptions can twist even the noblest symbols into a source of laughter. Isn't it fascinating how something can change meaning so dramatically over time? Did you know Saturn is a giant among planets? Saturn, with its stunning rings and mesmerizing appearance, is the second largest planet in our solar system. This colossal gas giant is famous for its strikingly beautiful rings composed of ice and dust particles, making it a favorite subject for astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. Saturn is about 75,000 miles wide, which is nearly 9 times the diameter of Earth. What's fascinating is that despite its massive size, Saturn is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, making it less dense than water. This means that if you could find a bathtub large enough, Saturn would float. Did you know that Saturn has at least 83 moons, with Titan being the largest among them? Titan is intriguing because it has a thick atmosphere and lakes of liquid methane and ethane. Studying Saturn and its moons not only helps us understand the complexities of our solar system, but also raises questions about the possibilities of life beyond Earth. So what else hides in the mysterious rings and moons of Saturn? The journey of Ghislain Raza is truly inspiring. Many remember him as the Star Wars Kid, a title he earned when a video of him passionately wielding a makeshift lightsaber went viral in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, fame came at a price. After classmates leaked the footage, Raza faced severe bullying that left him feeling isolated and alone. To protect him, his family decided it was best for him to stay home and focus on his studies instead of facing the relentless teasing at school. But rather than letting the negativity define him, Raza channeled his energy into education. He earned a law degree and is currently pursuing a PhD, proving that perseverance can turn pain into purpose. Raza's story not only highlights the dangers of bullying, but also showcases resilience and the power of education in overcoming life's challenges. How many people could turn such tough times into success? Hard to believe, but cleaning can create art. This fascinating method, known as reverse graffiti or clean tagging, allows artists to transform dull, dirty surfaces into stunning visual masterpieces. Instead of splattering paint everywhere, these creative individuals use specialized tools to scrub away grime and dirt, revealing beautiful images beneath the layers of filth. Imagine walking down a city street and spotting a breathtaking mural that's formed by simply cleaning a wall. Artists often target areas with heavy pollution or neglect, turning overlooked spaces into engaging works of art that can change public perception of their surroundings. Not only do they make the environment more visually appealing, but they also provoke thought about issues related to cleanliness and urban decay. By utilizing this unique technique, reverse graffiti artists spark conversation and inspire awareness about the beauty that can emerge, even from dirt. What other surprising art methods are out there? Did you know that potatoes caused panic in 18th century France? In a surprising twist of history, people once thought potatoes were toxic. This misconception led to widespread fear and even mass hysteria among the French population. Many saw the potato as a strange and suspicious crop, shying away from this new vegetable. It took a brave man named Antoine Augustin Parmentier to change the narrative. He believed in the potato's potential and decided to eat it publicly to prove it was safe. His bold act, along with strategic promotions, helped shift the public's perception. Soon after, people began to embrace potatoes, leading to their integration into French cuisine. This once feared vegetable is now a staple ingredient in many beloved dishes. Isn't it fascinating how such perceptions can change with one daring move? Discover the magic of Melisani Cave in Greece. This might surprise you. The Melisani Cave, located on the mesmerizing island of Kefalonia, is famous for its breathtaking blue waters. What makes this cave truly special is the large hole in its roof, where sunlight streams in, creating a magical light display that dances on the water. As sunlight filters down, it illuminates the underground pool with vivid shades of turquoise and deep blue, making it a photographer's paradise. Visitors often take boat rides into the cave to fully experience the vibrant colors and enchanting atmosphere. The cave is also steeped in mythology, believed to be linked to the ancient Greek nymphs and the god Pan. Whether you're looking to soak in stunning views, learn about local legends, or simply enjoy a peaceful boat ride, Melisani Cave offers a unique adventure that shouldn't be missed. Hard to believe, but adults have fewer bones. When you're born, your body starts out with around 350 bones, many of which are made of flexible cartilage. As you grow, some of these bones gradually fuse together, leading to the 206 bones that most adults have by the time they reach maturity. This fascinating process shows how our bodies change significantly from infancy to adulthood. For instance, The skull of a newborn has soft spots called fontanelles that allow for easier passage through the birth canal. Over time, these bones harden and fuse, protecting the brain. The same fusing occurs in the spine and other areas, which helps us maintain strength and flexibility as we age. So next time you think about bones, remember that your body is constantly adapting, making us both remarkable and resilient. This might surprise you, Sahara's thriving plant life. Despite being one of the harshest places on Earth, the Sahara Desert is home to over 500 unique plant species, showcasing nature's incredible adaptability. Plants like acacia trees and date palms have developed remarkable strategies to survive with very little water. For instance, many of these plants have deep root systems that reach underground water sources, while others feature thick, waxy leaves that minimize water loss. This resilient floral community not only survives but also supports a rich ecosystem that sustains various animals and the nomadic peoples of the region. Nomads rely on these plants for food and shelter as they navigate this vast arid landscape. Understanding how life flourishes in such extreme conditions highlights the amazing resilience of nature and its ability to adapt. How do these plants inspire our approaches to drought and conservation? Is it really true that stones were used as money? On Yap Island in Micronesia, large stone discs, some weighing several tons, served as a unique form of currency. These impressive stones, known as rye stones, were quarried from a nearby island and transported by sea, often using canoes. What makes this system fascinating is that ownership of these heavy stones was transferred through verbal agreements rather than physically moving the stones themselves. This meant that if you wanted to buy something, you didn't need to lug a giant disc around. You simply declared your ownership, and the community upheld that claim. While it sounds impractical by modern standards, this system worked well for the Yapese people. The stones symbolized wealth and status, and their value was deeply rooted in the island's culture and social structure. Can you imagine negotiating a deal with something so unwieldy? Hard to believe, but real animals starred in Jumanji. This 1995 classic brought the exciting world of a magical board game to life with a thrilling blend of action and adventure. To enhance the film's authenticity, director Joe Johnston decided to include actual animals rather than relying solely on special effects. Imagine the excitement of filming with real lions, monkeys, and even a stampede of rhinos. These fascinating creatures added an extra layer of realism, making the jungle scenes come alive. It wasn't just about having animals on set. Their unpredictable nature contributed to the film's excitement and spontaneity. For the cast, like Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst, working with live animals posed unique challenges, but it also created unforgettable moments. The blend of human actors and real animal performers gave Jumanji a thrilling edge that keeps audiences captivated. Isn't it amazing how these animals contributed to the magic of the film? Turns out the truth is that Japan is packed. With a population exceeding 125 million, Japan's density is mind-boggling, especially when you compare it to Montana. While Montana boasts a larger land area, its population is a mere fraction of Japan's, making the latter over 100 times more densely populated. This stark contrast is a striking reminder of the vast open spaces available in Montana, where many people find solace in nature. Imagine wandering through Glacier National Park, with its breathtaking mountains and pristine lakes, or exploring the scenic roads of the Rocky Mountains. In Japan, on the other hand, urban life thrives amidst the hustle and bustle of cities like Tokyo, where every inch is utilized. This means more people share the same space in Japan, creating vibrant and diverse communities. The differences between these two places illustrate how geography shapes lifestyles and experiences. Which way of life would you prefer? Did Alan Turing really bury treasure in Buckinghamshire? During World War II, the brilliant mathematician and codebreaker Alan Turing was so worried about a German invasion that he decided to hide his wealth in silver ingots. Turing chose a location in Buckinghamshire, burying his stash beneath the soil to keep it safe from potential looters. This act of concealment reflects his deep concerns about the war and the upheaval it brought to Britain. Unfortunately, Turing's quest to recover these hidden treasures became a lifelong endeavor filled with frustration. Despite his incredible intellect and achievements, which helped the Allies win the war, he never managed to unearth his buried silver. This tale adds a poignant layer to Turing's legacy, highlighting not only his genius, but also the personal struggles he faced during a tumultuous time. How many people today know of this hidden chapter in his life? Why does brain freeze have such a funny name? It's scientifically called sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, which sounds like a mouthful. This quirky term comes from the sphenopalatine ganglion, a nerve bundle in your head that becomes sensitive when exposed to sudden cold. Imagine taking a sip of your icy cold drink too quickly. As the cold hits the roof of your mouth, your body responds by constricting blood vessels to preserve heat. This rapid change triggers a pain signal that travels through your nerves to your brain. In a sense, it's your body's way of shouting, "Hey, something's not right." The brain interprets this signal as pain in your forehead, leading to that sharp, intense sensation we know as brain freeze. Typically, this sensation only lasts for a few seconds, but it can feel a lot longer when you're in the moment. The next time you enjoy a slushy treat, remember there's a funny name behind that brief, frosty discomfort. Did you know Mount Etna is always active? This famous volcano located on the east coast of Sicily, Italy, is one of the most active volcanoes globally, with fiery eruptions recorded for over 2,500 years. Each eruption not only showcases nature's power, but also plays a vital role in shaping the landscape around it. As lava flows cool and solidify, they form new land that enriches the soil, turning the once barren ground into a fertile paradise. This nutrient-rich soil has dramatically impacted local agriculture, making the region ideal for cultivating grapes, olives, and citrus fruits. Farmers benefit from the volcanic activity, producing some of the highest quality wines and delicious fruits that are enjoyed far and wide. Living alongside Mount Etna, the Sicilian people have learned to respect its might while reaping the rewards of its gifts. So the next time you taste a robust Sicilian wine or a sweet orange, remember the incredible force of Mount Etna that made it possible. Madonna's influence reshaped pop music forever. Her journey to global fame began with her 1984 album Like a Virgin, which featured the daring title track that captured the world's attention. This album didn't just showcase catchy melodies, it sparked conversations about sexuality and empowerment, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream music. Madonna's provocative performances, often blending theater and music, attracted both fans and critics alike, solidifying her place as a pop culture icon. But what truly sets her apart is her relentless reinvention. From the bold early days of the 80s to the stylish and edgy persona she embodies today, Madonna constantly evolves her sound and image, inspiring countless artists along the way. She broke the mold of traditional female pop stars, showing that an artist could be bold and unapologetic. With hits that span decades, Madonna proves that creativity knows no age limit. What will she do next in her incredible career? Hard to believe, but great whites migrate for a reason. Great white sharks, often seen swimming alone, undertake remarkable journeys to a mysterious place called the White Shark Cafe in the Pacific Ocean. This isn't a restaurant for sharks. Rather, it's a hotspot for feeding and possibly even breeding. Imagine these powerful creatures traveling more than 100 days, covering thousands of miles just to reach this unique gathering place. Once they arrive, they dive deep, sometimes plunging to 3,000 feet, where they may hunt for fish or other prey. Researchers speculate that the depths of the cafe provide some kind of seasonal abundance, attracting these magnificent sharks. By studying their movements, scientists gain valuable insights into shark behavior and ecology, helping us understand more about preserving these incredible animals. Why do you think great whites choose this cafe for their migrations? Believe it or not, New York City hosts the largest marathon. Every year since 1970, the New York City Marathon has captured the hearts of runners and spectators alike, making it a must-see event. With over 50,000 participants from around the globe, this iconic race stretches 26.2 miles through all 5 boroughs: Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Manhattan. Imagine the energy as the streets come alive with cheering crowds and vibrant entertainment, creating an unforgettable atmosphere. Runners of all abilities join together, from elite athletes aiming for world records to recreational joggers simply enjoying the journey. The NYC Marathon isn't just about finishing. It's a celebration of perseverance, diversity, and community spirit. The course offers epic views of landmarks like the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in Central Park, making it as scenic as it is challenging. Whether you're a runner or a fan, the marathon brings people together, showcasing the best of the Big Apple. Are you ready to cheer on the next wave of runners? Guess what really drives polar bear tourism in Canada? The Polar Bear Hotel in Churchill, Canada, offers visitors an unforgettable experience. Located near the icy shores of Hudson Bay, this unique hotel allows guests to observe majestic polar bears up close from the comfort of their own rooms. Imagine waking up to the sight of these incredible creatures roaming through the snowy landscape. Built with large panoramic windows, the hotel ensures that safety is a top priority while still providing a front-row seat to the wildlife spectacle. Each year, tourists flock to Churchill to catch a glimpse of the polar bears, especially during the autumn months when they venture onto the frozen tundra to hunt seals. The community in Churchill has embraced this opportunity, turning it into a vital part of their economy and promoting conservation efforts. As more people become aware of the challenges polar bears face due to climate change, experiences like these can help raise awareness and support for protecting their natural habitat. Are you ready to witness these stunning animals in their own environment? Can you imagine that flies decapitate ants for fun? The forward fly is a fascinating little creature with a rather gruesome habit. These flies don't just lay their eggs anywhere. They target ants, specifically by landing on their heads. Once the fly deposits its eggs inside the ant, the drama begins. The larvae hatch and start munching away on the ant's brain from within, leading to a bizarre and deadly scene. This method ensures that the larvae have a ready food source while the ant is still, well, moving around. You might wonder why the fly behaves this way. It's thought that this grotesque strategy helps the fly's offspring thrive, giving them the best chance for survival. Nature can often seem cruel, and this bizarre relationship between the forward fly and ants highlights just how wild and surprising the animal kingdom can be. Isn't it amazing how life finds such strange ways to continue? Can you believe the Tonga volcano exploded in 2022? The Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai underwater volcano unleashed one of the most powerful eruptions in 3 decades, shaking the world with its might. This dramatic event produced an explosion so intense that its roar traveled over 1,242 miles, making it audible in places far from the ocean's edge. The eruption didn't just create a massive thunder, it also triggered a tsunami that impacted various islands across the Pacific. Previously, this volcano had erupted in 2015, leading to the creation of a new island called Hunga Tonga, Hunga Ha'apai, showcasing how eruptive forces can shape geography. The 2022 eruption served as a stark reminder of the Earth's dynamic nature and the awesome power of volcanoes. Scientists are still studying the eruption's effects on local ecosystems and communities. From generating tsunamis to altering landscapes, the impacts of volcanoes are profound and multifaceted. Have we truly grasped the full extent of nature's power? Did you know about the magic of sashimono? This incredible traditional Japanese woodworking technique creates stunning furniture and structures without any nails or screws. Instead, sashimono relies on expertly crafted joints that fit together perfectly. Imagine building a piece of furniture where every joint is so well designed that it holds everything firmly in place just by the strength of its shape. Craftsmen have honed this technique for centuries, showcasing remarkable skill and precision. By using different types of wood and interlocking designs, sashimono not only emphasizes the beauty of natural materials, but also promotes sustainability, as it often requires less wood overall. This craft highlights the importance of harmony between craftsmanship and nature in Japanese culture. So the next time you sit on a beautifully crafted chair or admire an intricate wooden table, think about the ingenious methods like sashimono that bring them to life. What What if I told you planning boosts happiness? Research shows that simply planning for the future can bring more joy than actually achieving goals. A fascinating study from the Academic Journal of Applied Research and Quality of Life discovered that the excitement of anticipating enjoyable experiences, like a future vacation, can significantly enhance our overall happiness. Imagine you're daydreaming about that sun-soaked beach, even if the trip never happens. The thrill of visualizing positive events can stimulate our brain's reward system, making us feel good in the moment. It turns out that the act of planning itself, filled with hopes and dreams, can be just as satisfying as checking items off our to-do lists. So instead of focusing solely on the end result, embracing the art of planning might just be the secret ingredient to a happier life. How will you plan for your next joy-filled adventure? Did you know that déjà vu mystifies our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when you feel like you've lived a moment before, even though it's happening for the first time. In addition to déjà vu, there's jamais vu, which describes the opposite experience where familiar scenes feel strange and foreign. These concepts illustrate the complexities of our perception and cognition, revealing just how intricate the human brain truly is. Psychologists study these occurrences to understand memory, recognition, and how our brains process experiences. It's like delving into a jungle filled with hidden paths and riddles. Researchers continue to explore why some people experience these sensations more than others and what they might reveal about our consciousness. The brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Isn't it exciting to think about what more we might discover? Why exactly does helping others make us like them more? The Ben Franklin effect reveals an intriguing truth about our minds. Named after one of America's founding fathers, this psychological phenomenon shows that when you do someone a favor, you may actually grow fonder of them. It's quite fascinating. Our brains crave consistency between what we do and how we feel. So if you help someone, your mind starts to connect that kind action with the idea that you must like them. It's like a mental shortcut where your actions shape your feelings. Imagine lending your favorite book to a friend. Over time, you might notice that your appreciation for them deepens. This effect doesn't just work in friendship. It can also apply in workplaces or communities. The next time someone asks for your help, remember that your kindness might create a stronger bond between you. Guess what really drives this millionaire to clean streets? A millionaire from China, who once experienced the lap of luxury, now dedicates her time to working as a street cleaner for just $228 a month. This surprising choice stems from her deep desire to teach her children the importance of hard work and humility. By engaging in this manual labor, she hopes to instill in them a sense of respect for all jobs, no matter how humble they may seem. It's a bold move that challenges common perceptions of wealth and success, showing that true value lies not in riches, but in character. Every day she steps out with a broom in hand, demonstrating that real fulfillment comes from hard work and dedication. This inspiring story encourages us to reconsider our own views on wealth and the dignity of every profession. What lessons could we all learn from her remarkable example? Can you believe tungsten's boiling point is mind-blowing? Tungsten holds an incredible title. It has the highest boiling point of all elements, soaring to a staggering 5,755 degrees Celsius or 10,031 degrees Fahrenheit. This phenomenal property makes tungsten stand out among metals, many of which would turn to vapor long before reaching such high temperatures. Imagine a metal that remains solid even in fiery conditions. Its impressive heat resistance is one reason why tungsten is used in various high-temperature applications, like light bulb filaments and rocket engine nozzles. Engineers and scientists appreciate tungsten for its strength and stability, which allow it to perform reliably where other materials would fail. So the next time you think about elements, remember tungsten and its remarkable ability to withstand extreme heat. Isn't it fascinating how elements have such unique characteristics? Unbelievably, DNA can be completely replaced after a transplant. Chris Long from Nevada experienced a remarkable transformation following a bone marrow transplant. 4 years after the procedure, doctors discovered something astonishing. The DNA in both his blood and semen had entirely changed to match that of his anonymous donor. This phenomenon occurs because bone marrow is crucial for producing blood cells, including those that carry genetic information. In Chris's case, the donor's cells effectively took over, leading to an incredible overlap where his own genetic markers were replaced. Imagine the implications. This discovery opens up new discussions about identity and genetics, prompting questions about how we define ourselves at the molecular level. It raises fascinating points about donor-recipient relationships and the power of our body's ability to adapt. When one person's cells can become a significant part of another's life, it challenges our understanding of blood ties and heritage. Isn't it intriguing to consider the complexities of our genetic makeup? What if I told you about the Sahara Desert? This stunning landscape is the largest desert in the world, sprawling across approximately 9.2 million square kilometers. Imagine a place so vast and dry that it shapes the lives of its inhabitants. Temperatures in the Sahara can soar up to an astonishing 58 degrees Celsius, making it one of the hottest places on Earth. Stretching across several countries in North Africa, including Algeria, Chad, and Egypt, this desert features dramatic sand dunes, rocky plateaus, and unique ecosystems. Despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara is home to a variety of fascinating wildlife, like camels, desert foxes, and even rare oases that support life. People have lived here for thousands of years, adapting to the extreme climate and forming rich cultures, such as the Tuareg nomads who navigate the sands with remarkable skill. The Sahara is not just a barren wasteland, it is a dynamic environment that challenges and intrigues those who dare to explore it. What other secrets does the Sahara Desert hold? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Houdini had a secret. One of the most astonishing tricks in his repertoire was the Chinese water torture cell. In this daring escape act, Houdini would be submerged in a tank filled with water, hands and feet locked in chains, only to emerge moments later unscathed. The sheer thrill of this act captivated audiences, but Houdini was fiercely protective of his secrets. Rather than patenting the trick, which would have revealed its mechanics, he chose to perform a unique one-man play for a single spectator. By copywriting the trick, Houdini ensured that the details remained a mystery, adding to his legendary status. This choice reflects not just his genius as a magician, but also his understanding of showmanship. Keeping audiences guessing was as crucial as the act itself. What tricks do you think could rival such a daring escape? Ever thought about why one life matters so much? A staggering number, represented by a long string of zeros, highlights the profound impact an individual can have on their community, especially in the case of a 32-year-old who passed away in a small village. This loss rippled through the town, revealing how interconnected we all are. It served as a poignant reminder that every individual contributes uniquely to the fabric of society. The villagers came together, sharing stories about the vibrant life of the deceased, each tale echoing their influence. From organizing events to lending a helping hand, this person made a difference in countless lives. Such events encourage us to reflect on our own legacies and how we might inspire others. It's a powerful testament to the idea that whether in a large city or a tiny village, every life can leave an indelible mark. How can we honor and remember those who impact our lives? Why does the letter Q stand out so much? The letter Q is the only letter in the English alphabet that is almost always followed by the letter U. This unique pairing makes it special and vital in forming words like quick, quaint, and quest. While you may think of Q as an uncommon letter, it's used in many languages around the world, often taking on different sounds and roles. Interestingly, in the English language, out of over 1 million words, less than 2% start with Q. That means we don't see it as often as letters like E or T, yet it still plays a pivotal role in giving certain words their characteristic sounds. Additionally, Q finds itself often in various names, like Qatar, a Middle Eastern country, and in scientific terms like quark, a fundamental component of matter. Despite its rarity, Q even has a spot in cultural references. Think about James Bond's gadget-wielding quartermaster. The next time you write or read a word with Q, remember just how unique and important this letter really is. Prepare to be amazed by the Super Bowl's popularity. Every year, millions of fans across the United States tune in for this electrifying championship game. The Super Bowl isn't just a football game, it's a cultural phenomenon that draws in roughly 100 million viewers. Families gather around their televisions, friends throw parties, and pizza places get overwhelmed with orders. What makes this event so special? It's not just the thrilling plays and nail-biting moments on the field, but also the extravagant halftime shows featuring top artists and those unforgettable commercials that everyone talks about. The excitement builds throughout the season, culminating in this grand event each February. Fans from various backgrounds unite to celebrate their favorite teams, making the Super Bowl a unique blend of sport, entertainment, and community spirit. So, what are you waiting for? Mark your calendar for the next Super Bowl and join the excitement. Hard to believe, but ties have disappeared from the White House. The last tie printer used in the White House was phased out in the 1990s, marking a significant shift in how presidential communication happened. Before this change, the tie printers were essential for creating quick and professional-looking documents. Imagine a machine churning out ties, each one stamped with the official seal, ready to inform the public and other officials with style. However, as computers and digital devices began to dominate the scene, the need for such outdated technology just faded away. The increased use of emails, digital memos, and online communications made the tie printer feel like an artifact from a bygone era. Now, communications are instantaneous and can reach people all over the world in seconds. It's fascinating to think about how technology evolves and changes even the most traditional practices in places like the White House, isn't it? Ancient Persia had a truly bizarre punishment system. Imagine being condemned to sit on a narrow wooden plank, suspended high above water. This was the cruel reality for some in ancient Persia, where maintaining balance was a matter of life and death. Those facing this unusual punishment had to be incredibly focused and steady, as falling off the plank meant plunging into the uncertain depths below. This terrifying predicament not only inflicted physical strain, but also played with the condemned person's mind, amplifying their anxiety about imminent danger. It was a punishment designed to humiliate and frighten, as failure to keep their balance resulted in a plunge into the water, potentially leading to drowning. Such inventive yet cruel methods highlight how societies have used fear as a means of control throughout history. Can you believe this was actually a form of justice? What if I told you owls have hidden legs? Despite their stocky and fluffy appearance, many people are surprised to learn that a large portion of an owl's legs is actually tucked away beneath their round bodies. This clever design helps them stay warm and look adorable while conserving energy. When these fascinating creatures fly, their legs can drop down, giving us a rare glimpse of their full length. However, owls tend to keep their legs mostly hidden while perched or resting. This adaptation serves more than just an aesthetic purpose. It helps them be stealthy hunters, as their camouflage bodies blend seamlessly into their surroundings. So the next time you spot an owl, remember that its impressive legs are there, just out of sight, playing an essential role in the bird's survival and behavior. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about grandidierite's rarity. This stunning gem holds the title of the rarest on Earth, and if you've never heard of it, you're not alone. Grandidierite is found only in Madagascar, making it a truly unique treasure. With its rich colors and incredible clarity, this gemstone catches the eye of collectors and jewelry enthusiasts alike. What makes it so special? For starters, it's incredibly scarce. The limited quantities available mean that each carat can sell for over $20,000. This price tag reflects not only the rarity, but also the exceptional quality of the stones that shine with brilliant hues. Imagine owning a piece of jewelry that's not just beautiful, but also a rare work of nature. As prices continue to rise due to demand from collectors, the allure of grandidierite only deepens. So whether you're a seasoned gem lover or just curious about the world of precious stones, the story of grandidierite adds a fascinating layer to our understanding of natural wonders. Why exactly does the Soder children's case still haunt us? In 1945, a tragic house fire forever changed the lives of the Soder family. As flames engulfed their home, 5 young siblings vanished without a trace, adding an eerie twist to an already devastating event. The community rallied around the search, but despite extensive investigations and numerous tips, the children were never found. This chilling mystery has fascinated amateur sleuths and professional investigators alike for decades. Many theories surround their disappearance, from abduction to survival in the wilderness, yet no solid evidence has ever surfaced. Each year, the mystery intrigues new generations, who wonder what happened on that fateful day. The unanswered questions keep the story alive. Did they escape the fire or meet a more sinister fate? With no clear answers, the case remains one of America's most unsettling unsolved mysteries, challenging us to confront the unknown. Let's uncover the truth about the flu vaccine. The flu vaccine is a key tool in protecting against influenza, but there's a common myth that it can actually give you the flu. This simply isn't true. The vaccine uses either inactivated viruses or recombinant proteins that cannot cause infection. When you get vaccinated, your immune system gets a head start in recognizing and fighting off the virus if you're exposed later. Some people might experience mild side effects like soreness at the injection site or a feeling of fatigue. These responses are completely normal and show that your immune system is responding rather than a sign of illness. Understanding how the flu vaccine works can help dispel fears and encourage more people to take this important step in protecting their health, especially during flu season. So why let myths stand in the way of staying healthy?